Hi, verb reviewers. Let's talk about the difference between the simple present and the present progressive tense. I know for the past couple of weeks we've talked about the simple present tense on its own, and we talked about the present progressive tense on its own. Now I think that we should review them together so that we can compare better and get a better understanding about when to use each one. We'll start with the simple present tense. So the simple present functions, or when it is used, are to talk about occupation, age, nationality, feelings, descriptions. All of those functions are to be in the simple present. We also use it to talk about repeated actions, routines, or habits, and general truths and facts. The simple present form, or the simple present, looks like the base form of a verb, or the base form plus S for those third person singular subjects. To make negative sentences, we're going to add do or does not, and then our base form. But remember that be in the simple present is irregular and doesn't follow any rules. So review those separately. But for every other verb in the simple present tense, we're going to use do or does, not, and the base form. Remember that when we're using auxiliary verbs, the auxiliary will take the S for third person singular subjects, and everything else will go back to base form. To make questions in the simple present, again, we're going to use our auxiliary do or does for third person singular subjects, and then switch our subject and verb. So do or does, subject, base form. And for question words, we follow that same pattern but add a question word at the beginning. So this might look or sound like, do you go to the gym? Why do you eat pizza every day? Something like that. Let's shift now to the present progressive. So the simple present is for those repeated actions and things that don't change very often. The present progressive is for actions in progress right now. They are happening as we speak. They are happening now. They're also actions in progress for a duration of time. If you want to talk about things that are happening this month, this week, this year, this semester, things like that. And for actions planned for the very near future. This one's a little more rare. Mostly the present progressive is for actions in progress right now, or actions in progress right now, but going on for a little bit of time. The form of the present progressive is be plus ing. So in the present progressive, you're going to have am, is, are, depending on your subject, plus your verb with an ing ending. It's really important to remember that the present progressive has two parts. The present progressive must have both am, is, or are plus that ing ending on your verb. I am talking right now. I need both. To make negative sentences, we're just going to add not right in the middle. So am, is, are not verbing. So I am not writing. I am not taking notes. You are taking notes. I am not taking notes. And to make questions, we just need to switch our subject and the first part of our verb. So remember, our auxiliary goes first. In this case, that's be. Am is are, subject, verb. Are you listening? Our informational questions again follows the same pattern, but we just stick that question word at the beginning. What are you doing? So let's look at some examples and talk about why it's in the tense that it is. I don't know if that makes sense, but hopefully through the examples it will. We'll start with this sentence. I am talking. In this sentence, our verb is am talking. That's in the present progressive tense. So take a second and think about why this is in the present progressive tense. What's the function here? It's in the present progressive because it's happening right now. Right now, right this second, I am talking. Let's look at another one. I am a teacher. So here we still have a be verb, but what's the difference? Do you notice anything? This sentence does not have another verb, and it does not have another verb in the ing form. So this is not in the present progressive. This is using be in the simple present. And it's because we're talking about my occupation. I am a teacher. That's what I do. That is not going to change anytime soon. That is simple present. Let's see another one. They are cooking tonight. Which verb tense is this in? Why do you think that is? This is in the present progressive tense. Are cooking. Two parts to our verb, be plus ing. And this is a planned event for the very near future. They are cooking tonight. It's happening tonight. Let's consider this sentence. IVC offers many classes for students. Can you identify the verb in this sentence? Which tense is it in? Why do you think that is? The verb in this sentence is offers. It's in the simple present tense because it's a general truth or fact. It's not likely to change anytime soon. We're just saying facts. IVC offers many classes for students. Let's try another one. The students in Kemp's class, that's you, are learning about verbs this month. What's the verb in this sentence? Are learning. And what do you think the reason is? Why are we using are learning? In this sentence, we're using the present progressive tense, be plus ing, because we're describing an action that's going on for a duration of time. This whole month, we are learning about verbs. We're doing it right now. We're going to be doing it for the whole month. Here's another example. My parents shop at Vons, the grocery store. The verb in this sentence is shop. Looks like it's in the base form, which means it's in the simple present. Why do you think that is? This is a repeated action. My parents did not shop at Vons one time and never go back. They shop at Vons every time they need to go grocery shopping. Repeatedly. Another example, Carla is not paying attention. Which verb tense do you think this is in? Can you identify the verb? How about the function? In this sentence, our verb is not paying. We've got 3 now because it's negative. Is not paying. And this is in the present progressive. It's in the present progressive because it's happening now. Right now, if we look at Carla, and I'm so sorry if your name is Carla, I'm not trying to single anyone out, I just needed an example here. But right now, Carla, wherever she may be, is not paying attention. If we look at her at this moment, we can see she's doing something else. Another example sentence could be, I don't go to the gym. What's the verb in this sentence? What tense is it in? What function do you think we're using here? In this sentence, the verb is do not go. Don't go, do not go. And what we're saying here is repeatedly, simple present, repeatedly, I do not go to the gym. I just don't. I don't like it. So this is a repeated action. It's also kind of a habit or routine. My routine is not going to the gym. So I don't go to the gym repeatedly. I hope that was a helpful review. If you're really still a little bit confused about the difference between the simple present or the present progressive, or you're trying to decide which one to use for your own speaking or writing, really think about the action that you're describing. Think about the time. Is it right now or is it repeated? And that's the big difference. If it's something that happens repeatedly, you're going to want the simple present. If it's something right now or for a short, ongoing period of time, present progressive. If it does not change very often, simple present. If it's just right now, just at this moment, present progressive. Again, I hope that was helpful, but if you do have questions, send me a message, and I am very happy to help. Happy reviewing!